For everybody who is overwhelmed at the idea of these boycotts, which companies are bad companies, which ones are good, how do I figure it out? I want you to know that what we're trying to do is become conscious consumers. Gone are the days where any of us can really afford to just shop anywhere, do anything all the time. Now, the reality is there's nobody who's going to do this perfectly right. And there is no perfectly right, because your priorities and what you want to support and what you want to boycott might be very different from my priorities and what I want to support and what I want to boycott. The key is to be as informed as you can. Start small. And the deal is, you might not be able to entirely divest from any of these organizations. Like, the people who had it the easiest with the Target boycott are the people who didn't really shop at Target much, but they feel good about not going to Target now. And now they won't even stop there. But if something is, very local to you, if you live in some kind of a store desert, food desert, whatever the case may be, what I want you to do is just be thoughtful about when you do engage, right? Be thoughtful about when you do step into that store because you need to get something, and this is the only place that you can realistically get it. Because if we teach these companies that, okay, yeah, you might get some of our money and some of our attention, but you're not going to get all of our money and all of our attention. I'm going to go into this establishment when I absolutely have minimal choices, and you should be privileged. You should feel so grateful that I'm in here buying this one thing that you do well, right? So we encourage them by supporting the things that they do well. And as long as there are problematic behaviors, we're not going there all the time. So don't beat yourself up if you can't get rid of everything at the same time, or you can't stop shopping at a particular place. Just do what you can, and what you can is good enough, as long as you are trying. And again, the Goods Unite Us app, you can put brand names and companies in there, and it will tell you how these businesses spent their money in the last election. There are things that you can do to be more informed, but I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. But that is why I have I put the last article I posted on Substack was there, because Denise Conroy did a really great job of doing a lot of that research for us. So reach out, contact or follow the people who you trust, will do the research and have similar values as you, but you don't have to do it all yourself. Don't beat yourself up, and please don't judge other people for what they can and cannot do, right? We are all just trying to survive. We are trying to live our best lives, and all of this is hard. But if you're thoughtful and a little bit more intentional with each action, you'll slowly be able to divest and make smarter choices. And I'm looking at, there has to be a couple of good billionaires out there. I'm looking at y'all to help us create places that we can land, places where we can store our data, places where we can communicate on the socials that are safe, that are grounded in values that are for the people. It's not impossible, but it needs to be funded. So hopefully some folks will come out and do some of that. In the meantime, we're still doing the boycott on the 28th. We're just stopping all shopping on the 28th of February. There will be more dates that follow after that. And make sure that you're shopping local. Make sure you're shopping with the communities that you're trying to protect and support, as people are being sidelined and marginalized and feeling fearful. So support those communities, shop small, shop less, and take good care of yourselves.